President Donald Trump has decided to remove the embattled Anthony Scaramucci as communications director for his administration. The non-failing New York Times reported the news, which follows the Mucci's tumultuous 10-day tenure, moments ago. 3 people close to the decision said Scaramucci is out following what has been the most insane week of the Trump White House to date. Which, as you know, regardless of which side of the political spectrum you find yourself on these days, is saying a hell of a lot. Scaramucci recently took over the position, having apparently been denied a post in the Trump administration earlier this year. That was one point of contention in a crude, verbal tirade he unleashed against the White House staff. In The New Yorker, Sean Spicer, the former press secretary, resigned immediately after he took the job, rather than take orders from Scaramucci. Reince Priebus, Trump's first chief of staff and a paranoid, CK-blocking schizophrenic, Anthony's words, is also out the door. Despite different backgrounds, goals and styles of management, they actually coexisted better than most in the Trump administration. If Scaramucci had anything to say about it, they would both be out on the street, though it appears Trump has fired Anthony instead. Scaramucci had boasted about reporting directly to the president and not the chief of staff, John F. Kelly, who just replaced Priebus. Perhaps it's not surprising that the decision to boot Scaramucci reportedly came at Kelly's request, the sources close to the situation said. Kelly made clear to the few remaining members of the White House staff at a meeting Monday morning that he's in charge from now on. It was not clear whether Scaramucci will remain employed at the White House in another position or will leave altogether. We would have to assume the latter. Even by Trump supporter standards, his off-color comments and overall ridiculousness raised red flags, which again is saying something. He demonstrated an absolutely astounding lack of media savvy for someone serving as the liaison between the press and the POTUS. It's hard to see where you go after telling the New Yorker's Ryan Litzer, "I fired one guy the other day. I have 3-4 people I'll fire tomorrow. I'll get to the person who leaked that to you." Reince Priebus, if you want to leak something, he'll be asked to resign very shortly. Clearly gunning for the title of most batched team member of the Trump staff, he made sure he got it after launching into an impression of Priebus. He then turned his sights to Bannon, complaining that the former Breitbart News CEO and Trump campaign chair is only in this for himself. "I am not Steve Bannon, I am not trying to suck my own CL, Scaramucci said, ridiculing the shadowy outright Trump confidant. "I am not trying to build my own brand off the f-king strength of the president," he said. "I am here to serve the country." Scaramucci had a good run,